What's up, YouTube? It's Kevin Patton here, your migraine guy, the only migraine channel on YouTube. I don't know if that's true, but I'm claiming it. So today's video is kind of giving you a brief history of my experience with migraines, just to kind of contextualize everything that I'll say in the future about the different medications I've had, the different medications, the length of time I've been on each of the medications, etc. Some of you have probably had migraines for years if you're watching this. I have had them calendar-wise for years, right? If you look at the individual instances, it spans multiple calendar years. However, it's only since February of this year, 2015, that I've been having them almost every day until today. Probably tomorrow, but yeah, today, July, whatever it is, 29th or something. I've been having them almost every day. And, initially when you get a migraine, if it's kind of sporadic or extremely sporadic once every couple months or something, it's not the kind of thing a doctor can help you with because it's just a one-off instance, right? It's not like a chronic thing. So what can they do for you? And what are you going to do? What are you going to think? Like, you just think, oh, that was a really crappy headache. It's only when it happens habitually that it becomes an issue. And that's what happened in February for me. So I was so concerned, both because of the pain and because it just seemed to come out of nowhere. I didn't have like an excessive amount of stress when it occurred. I wasn't indulging a ton of caffeine. I wasn't altering my diet substantially. In fact, I've been on largely the same diet for a few months. Like roughly 40% carbs, 40% protein, 20% fat for my calorie breakdown, and had been on that for a while and very, very regulated. So none of the big things stood out, none of the obvious concerns. It's not like I was taking a bunch of MSG either. That's been hinted at. So there weren't any obvious red flags. So when I saw the doctor and we cleared that stuff up, he said, well, migraines are clinically diagnosed. It's a kind of thing where you come in, explain your symptoms, and the doctor decides what the symptoms mean. So it's somewhat subjective to the doctor, you see, right? One doctor might say, well, this is X, right? It could just be your sleep schedule. Let's get you on some Ambien or something, have that work for 4 weeks, and then see if you still get the migraines. Another doctor, like the doctor I saw, might say something like, well, these are migraines. Let's get you on X, Y, and Z medication. Come back in 2 to 3 weeks and tell me if the migraines have stopped occurring daily. So that was my doctor. Got me on a couple medications and gave me 2 to 3 weeks to try them out. After them not working, I came back and told him they weren't working, so he tried another medication. 2 to 3 weeks, tried another medication. 3 to 6 weeks, tried another medication. Do you see the pattern forming? Eventually, we ran out of medications, and so I went to a neurologist. This happened more recently, early July. Went to the neurologist, and he said, well, there's no more medications that we can really try. I mean, there are some, but they're in the same family as the other ones you've taken, so they're not going to be substantially different on a molecular basis, so they're not going to do a whole lot much different than the other ones did. So let's get you on some supplements. Let's try some supplements that have maybe some clinical backing to helping migraine pain, migraine frequency, and see what happens. So that's what I've been on for the last couple of weeks. There's some different supplements. I know you guys are thinking, is this guy a neurologist or a chiropractor? He's a neurologist. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Hitting up the supplements, keeping my diet and workout routines pretty regular, trying to maintain as much regularity as I can. That way there's fewer variables to keep track of. I'm supposed to see the neurologist in a couple weeks after being on the supplements for a while, seeing if that stuff has helped. If not, I don't quite know what he's going to say. I don't quite know what the next step is other than just throwing your hands up in the air and cracking some Miller High Life. Not a sponsor, but if they want to sponsor the Migraine Guy Show, they can. Remember to hit like on the video if you like the video, comment if you like the video, and hit subscribe so you know when I update